In 1893, three Irishmen, Paddy Hannon, Tom Flanagan and Daniel Shea, discovered gold on the outskirts of Kalgoorlie and kick-started an industry that continues to be a powerhouse of the national economy. Exactly 100 years later, another bloke in Kalgoorlie, Geoffrey Stokes, kick-started something else in the mining industry that is widely recognised as one of the most important annual international resources conferences, the first Diggers and Dealers Forum.
When you own a pub in Kalgoorlie, you hear a lot of talk about mining. My late husband Jeff realised that what all those scattered conversations needed to be really effective was some organisation. He initiated the Diggers and Dealers annual forum concept, provided the venue and told everyone he knew about the idea. They didn't need much convincing, and year after year the forum became bigger and better. It has now grown into an enduring mining industry event talked about around the world. I know Jeff would be enormously proud to see his vision celebrate its 20th anniversary. Thank you all for coming and making Diggers and Dealers the success it is today.
20 years ago, the first Diggers and Dealers attracted a handful of interested people, about 250 diggers and dealers, who came to talk about the industry, share stories, explore possibilities, develop opportunities, and enjoy some of Kalgoorlie's famous brand of hospitality in an unmistakable Kalgoorlie style.
The guy that proposed marriage to one of those barmaids over the palace last night, would he see me at morning tea, please? We'll make further arrangements for that to happen.
Someone earlier tonight said, Kalgoorlieites, give it a go. And that's exactly as it was. You were accepted if you were a contributor. And I also had the very real privilege in those days of becoming very friendly with and knowing Geoffrey Stokes and a lot of other people. And we were a lovely bunch of larrikins.
The benefits of having such a focused group of accomplished industry insiders in the same place at the same time were clear to everyone who attended. So the next year they came back and they brought friends, colleagues, workmates and associates from all over. Diggers and Dealers gained a reputation for practical, productive and useful content, unparalleled networking opportunities, and when the dealing was done, for being a social event in its own right.
Well, I think a lot of the brokers and the merchant bankers come to see what's available. We know that lots of deals are done at the Diggers and Dealers. Of course, we've got lots of booths where companies and suppliers to the mining industry meet people.
Well, there are plenty of opportunities to have impromptu meetings. That's one of the reasons that Diggers and Dealers has been so successful over the years, that we've been able to actually put deals together in the days that they are here.
It's fantastic to be at Diggers and Dealers as a junior explorer because you get exposure to international analysts and investors that otherwise probably hadn't heard of Integra, and so Diggers and Dealers is an ideal forum for us to touch base with some of those international investors. There's a massive exchange of information between people, and it has to be the premier conference for that social interaction.
From WestTrac's point of view and my own personal point of view, one of the highlights of Diggers and Dealers is being able to walk around and meet and mix with many, many people. And that's how you find out what's really going on. You find out what's going on in the structured part of the program, but it's also the informal part of the program and the networking that you can do, which is very important to us as we go forward.
I grew up with Diggers and Dealers. To me, it's like part of my professional childhood. It's not just information, it's relationships, it's friendships, it's everything which makes what we live for great.
During the past 2 decades, we've been proud to present a variety of industry leaders as keynote speakers.
But now you are finally in the right place. Location, location, location. To be Asian is going to be the key to your success.
With so many key industry people in one place at the one time, Diggers and Dealers is the best place to find out the important industry happenings before they become news. What was once affectionately referred to as a larrikin's lunch is now the most respected and eagerly awaited mining forum in the Southern Hemisphere, attracting delegates from the big end of town and from the rock face of mining operations all over the country and overseas.
I'd really encourage all my fellow mining industry executives from all over the world, attend Diggers and Dealers, where you can catch up with your fellow CEOs, your fellow mining industry leaders, catch up with bankers and investors who come to experience really not only the mining industry, but the outback, the isolation and the wonder of what has made our industry great.
Well, having been one of the original founders of Diggers and Dealers, I guess every time I see a Diggers and attend a Diggers, I feel proud of something that we started, and the fact that it's now so successful.
Diggers and Dealers is a success because it has taken on an iconic status, and now it's grown into something that's obviously much larger, but I think retains that DNA of deal making and horse trading, and that's what's particularly attractive.
I think we've been able to demonstrate in the past that we've got a wonderful forum here, and continuous improvement being part of our ethos, I think we can guarantee that this forum will continue to improve into the future, and I would urge each and every one of you to continue to keep coming and enjoy it.
Diggers and Dealers, congratulations on your wonderful 20th year anniversary. Kate, Tomo, Suzanne, all of you in Diggers and Dealers, please accept my enormous congratulations. Keep this great tradition rolling.
Diggers and Dealers began 20 years ago as a reasonably modest meeting of miners and financiers and investors. Over those 20 years, the event has grown to now over 2,000 delegates, and the state's resources industry has grown from $15 billion to over $100 billion today. Congratulations to Diggers and Dealers, and best wishes for this year's conference.
Congratulations, Diggers and Dealers, 20 years. For the next 20, all the best.
Here's to 20 years, here's to 20 more, and here's to the future of it being 100 years.
The ongoing success of the forum comes from you. Whether you're a newcomer or a veteran, a multinational or a local explorer, a broker, a banker, an investor or a journalist, it's thanks to your enthusiasm, your willingness to seize the opportunities, and your desire to meet with the key players in the industry in a unique business environment that keeps Diggers and Dealers getting bigger and better every year. Thank you for your support. Enjoy the forum. Good luck in your endeavours. And may all your deals turn to gold.